Hey everybody, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to more esports talk, and regretfully bringing you an absolutely horrifying story from this past week. An event which occurred on Monday and was reported just yesterday and confirmed, that being on Tuesday. And I'm sure headlines you guys have seen all around are also unfortunately true. That being the taking of a 19-year-old life from the Call of Duty mobile space. And that being a 19-year-old girl who was also a female pro, and her life taken away by a fellow Call of Duty player. And I regret to inform all of you guys that investigation is now taking place and confirmed all of those headlines. A report first posted by R7 and later again by ESPN has now confirmed the loss of life of what was a 19-year-old girl. As stated, Ingrid Oliveira Bueno da Silva, otherwise known as Sol, was murdered by another mobile player known as Guilherme Costa, otherwise known as Flashlight. The crime was committed on Monday and posted on the R7 portal Tuesday afternoon. Sol was reportedly stabbed to death and found in the home of Guilherme Costa in a neighborhood north of Sao Paulo. He surrendered to the police and confessed to the crime within 30 minutes after the act. The player later stated his sanity was completely fit, and this is something he wanted to do after investigators seized his phone and other property and found he had been planning to do this for some time and had even recorded the act and sent it to friends. There is also an additional video floating around of him confronting a camera and saying these words that he was sane and fit-minded and did not regret his actions. And the report goes on to other details that I will not share with all of you guys. It's obviously a heartbreaking and tragic loss, especially for those connected. And first and foremost, thoughts and prayers go out to her friends and family. It's just, it's incredibly sucky, some of the things that happen in this life, especially to those that are just so young. And the Call of Duty scene knows all too well, unfortunately so, about the loss of life, especially in the past few months. And this one is just as tragic. When you talk about a 19-year-old female pro losing her life, who had obviously so much life to live, and the story made so much worse by someone who has no remorse for their actions and someone who deserves to be put away for life for those said actions. It's just obviously an incredibly disgusting story to have to talk to you guys about, but does need to be talked about. An ongoing issue not only across the world, but especially in Brazil, is the taking of female life, as it happens far too frequently. And unfortunately, Sol was a victim of that this past week. Her team, her family, teammates, and members of the entire CoD community have taken to Twitter and other social media platforms to express themselves about this, but obviously just an incredibly saddening and horrific story. So I want you guys to enjoy the rest of your days. I will see you guys back here plenty of times with certainly some happier videos, but just it never gets easier to cover a loss of life, especially someone so young and someone who had such a promising future. I'll see you guys back here next time. Take care.